Hi to you out there. I just made a Norwegian soul message and I probably cuddled almost area to sleep in that. So go watch that video if you just want to enjoy seeing, embracing the happiness of our cats. They give us so much joy if we are able to tune in to them. My dog is a bit of a teenager right now, so I'm trying my best to tune in to his needs. In my Norwegian soul message, I talked about forgiveness. I mentioned a bit how you are already superior, you know about forgiveness. It's meant for yourself. You're not forgiving anyone else and saying what they did to you is okay. It is not all right when they treated you poorly. I talked a little more about forgiveness, that as we tune into a new version of ourselves, for every time we forgive something, every time we experience one thing and then the next thing, and from that on we are entering new versions of ourselves. And if we as a society can tune in to forgiveness, we are in fact tuning in to being more empathic. We are tuning in to being able to see and listen on a deeper level. The world seems a bit darker here in Norway right now. It's still early, but it is getting quite dark outside. If we are not able to forgive, we are conforming to the darkness inside of ourselves. And as we evolve into that direction, we experience much darker thoughts about not only ourselves, but about the people and the situations we experience in our world. That is why we experience things so differently. There's a place inside of you that is filled with bright, shining light. And as I am speaking of that, you can see instantly my cat is tuning a bit more into my vibration. She knows what I'm talking about, my cat area. And how you really can do that, I mean tuning into the bright shining light inside of you, is not to get absorbed by your own environment, the situations, the situationships, the relationships in your lives, even the relationships with your friends, your lover, your family, your husband, your wife, your children perhaps. We try our best to be able to understand that there's a reason behind that behavior, behind that way of speaking, the way of performing. And if we try to control our emotions by taking deeper care of ourselves, because we are forgiving as we should be, and we are tuning into the best part of ourselves, and we feel a lot more flexible now. Go to my YouTube if you want to see some flexibility and try some of my workouts. As we become more flexible, hearts. It adds up in our brains. We start behaving more in a different way. That is also why we tune away from certain people and situations. And sometimes life happens. Life is meant to happen so we can evolve. But if you are staying flexible, you're able to shine your light into every situation. And the more you make sure that you're taking care of yourself, you're able to shine the light in such a way that you are reminding someone else of their light. Because someone out there are carrying deep hurt, a darkness you can't see behind their smiles. Healing starts when we are admitting to ourselves that I'm able to forgive myself. I forgive my anger, my resentment, the hurt I created in my own life. As we move past this and take care of our bodies, our heart situation changes. Relations to ourselves and others, it changes so much in such a way that the lightness and the brightness you now can shine, it will shine up a light in someone else's darkness. Keep that